Hello art friends, welcome back. It is Lady Draws a Lot and I'm alive. You'll notice this video is really late and here's why. And if you don't care, you just want to move on to the box and the stuff, just go ahead and scoot on over to this time and carry on. But for those of you who are curious why I haven't been posting in a while, COVID ended up coming through my house and either I was caring for someone sick or I was sick myself or both at the same time. And then on top of that, I got strep throat during the time I had COVID. So it was like kind of a double whammy of sickness. Lucky me, I get two.
What contest in hell did I win?
And that put me out of commission for about 2 weeks. And when I finally felt like a human again and could function properly, I was so behind on things that I just really needed to catch up on, the essential project right now, which is issue 2 of Home Free is going to be launching on Kickstarter very soon. So getting prepared for that takes a lot. And so everything else just kind of had to be on hold for the moment. So that's why I'm late. Now we have the Juane Sketchbox. So I'm just gonna put a disclaimer out there before I start that although I am a professional working artist, I am in no way an expert on all art supplies out there. There's so many art supplies out there, and a lot of what comes in these boxes is new to me, which is a lot of the fun of having these subscriptions. But it also means at times maybe I can misuse these products and give them a bad review just because I misused it rather than it being a bad product. So I'm always just going to be honest with you and tell you what I thought and if I thought that the item performed well and if I would buy it again myself. So it's just very honest. So come with me on this honest journey. Here we have Juane Sketchbox. It is not that heavy, it's about a medium weight. It doesn't have a clunk, but more of a rattle. And I feel like I hear the clink of pencils in there. So I'm thinking that it's some sort of colored pencil, watercolor pencil, or maybe even like a pastel pencil. I've not seen those yet in any of the subscription boxes, so that would be kind of a fun new thing to see in these. But we'll see. We'll see what's in here. Okay, I guess that's it. Let's get creative. Get creative. I'm full of song today, guys. I'm full of song. Let's get creative! Here we have all the items in the Juane Sketchbox, and I did in fact feel some pencils. So this box features colored pencils as its theme, and here we have this Sketchbox signature wet and dry media cold pressed surface paper. This is 4x6, 100% cotton, acid free, and the texture on here is pretty textured.
It's not smooth, really, but you can see how that would take wet and dry mediums very well. So that's great. Here we have the Holbein Meltz Colored Pencil Blender. And this is designed to blend colors and create gradients. This art supply can give a painted look to colors, colored pencils. So this is really nice for blending. Derwent Cromaflow Colored Pencil Set of 12. According to Sketchbox, this is a custom curated set, and it features 12 vibrant blendable colors. The smooth texture makes shading and blending easy for smooth and rapid color laydown. So I'm excited to see what colors are in here. These two here are the Holbein colored pencils in Juane Brilliant and Pink. And then last but not least, we have the Princeton Snap Round Brush in size 2. It says perfect for watercolor. Use this brush to smooth and blend different colored pencils with the Meltz blender. Let's look at the tip on this baby. Yeah, nice round tip. That'll be great. All right, so I have my supplies in front of me, and now I have to figure out what to make. So let me get my setup here and get to work. So this is where I landed on my sketch here. Colorful pup. All right, so let's get to reviewing these products. Let's start with this paper, the Sketchbox Signature Wet and Dry Media. This is a fine paper. It performed well. I can see how it does take wet and dry media just fine. I think I would be more inclined to use this with watercolor than with colored pencil or anything like that, because of the texture on it, and it makes that sort of grainy look to your piece. And if you like that sort of texture to your artwork, that, you know, this is going to be a brilliant choice for you to use. Personally, I prefer smooth textures, especially when I'm working with watercolor and blending. Oh, sorry, colored pencil. When I'm working with colored pencil and blending with the colored pencil, I really prefer to have a smooth surface, and I find it much easier to work on that rather than this textured surface. And this texture also really sort of used up the pencil pretty quickly, because it's just gripping a lot of the medium. So that's just something to be aware of. But you know, the paper itself is a fine paper. So Sketchbox says this retails at $12.99. I'd say that's fine. That's not a bad price. I would probably buy this paper again. I would not buy it for a colored pencil work, but yeah, with watercolor, I could see this being very nice. All right, now we have this Princeton Snap Round Brush. This round brush worked well. It blended well. No issues with it. The tip held its shape as I sort of scrubbed and blended. So no issues there. Says the retail price is $3.40. Absolutely worth that price. I would buy that again. That's a great price for a brush. Let's talk about this Meltz colored pencil blender. This worked really well in sort of breaking down the binder in the colored pencil to get that blended painted look. So yes, this colored pencil blender did work very well. I'm not quite sure. Okay, ingredient, surfactant, glycol, ether. Okay, so this retails for $8.85. It says. That's okay. That's fine. I could see this going. I wouldn't say a long way if you're using paper like that. But if you're using maybe a smooth paper, this could go farther than if you're using a textured. But let me show you. This is Mineral Spirits by Gamsol. I'm just going to compare here. So Mineral Spirits will also work to blend your colored pencil. It breaks down the binder in the colored pencil and gives you a more painted look. This is 4.2 ounces. This is 35 milliliters, so just over an ounce. Okay, so this is $8.85 according to Art Snacks. This I found on the interwebs for, I think it was almost $7. Yeah, $6.75 for 4.2 ounces. So this is something to consider. You know, I might have to someday do a side-by-side comparison of these two and how they work in blending colored pencils and you know, are these two the same or not? I don't know, but this is something to think about. All right, then we have all the colored pencils here. We've got the Derwent set and we have the Holbein colored pencils here in this peachy and pink tone. So the Derwent pencil set is a very nice color range. I think they picked really good colors to be in this specific curated set. I do like the consistency of them. I think the color laid down very well. These are beautiful colored pencils, and this nice matte finish on them is nice. It, you know, somehow seems to help with gripping the pencil, and also it's beautiful with this gold writing on it. And so just speaking of the Derwent pencil set, this retails at $24.99. I think this is an exclusive color set that's, you know, just through Sketchbox, but, you know, you can go ahead and look for Derwent Cromaflow colored pencils. I would look at Dick Blick first and see what their price range is. I'm betting it's probably going to be a little bit less than what Sketchbox has here listed for price, but check it out. I do think these are worth looking into if you like colored pencils. These two also worked very well. Holbein, they worked nicely. The color laid down well, and no issues with those. Holbein price $3.95 each. I guess if I needed a specific color, I would pay that price for that, but I'm not sure I would buy a whole set of individual pencils. I might look into a set that they have and see what their price is there, but if I needed like this, you know, pink, this specific shade of pink, and Holbein has it and it's $3.95, yeah, it's fine. I would buy it because it does work well. So I think that does it for everything in the Sketchbox. Yeah, I think Sketchbox did a great curation here. My only gripe was the texture of the paper, and that's just a personal thing. It's not really the fault of the paper. So great box this time. That was a lot of fun. So, all right, if you enjoyed this video, please do all the YouTube stuff. Give me a like, a thumbs up, and, you know, comment below. Also, if you want to support this channel in another way, I have a Patreon now, and I can link that down below if you're interested in learning more about that. I will see you guys next time. Bye.